Hello and welcome back to another Dominion League match. This is the continuation of my match with Lectorslunchable. I went 4-1 against him in the first 5 games of the match, and we are concluding today with the 6th game. And this is still Season 33, D8 Division, etc., etc. So let's see, we have Exorcist Loan and Salvager for trashing, Mountebank for junking. Those cards do not trash as fast as Mountebank junks until the curses are gone. So it's probably a good idea to invest in multiple trashers. Not really much in the way of draw at all. I guess you can draw some with imps. And yeah, I mean, I guess you at least try to get thin. Probably also want to pick up a guild hall. Actually, guild hall, that's interesting. When you get mountebanked, you do get a coffers, which is kind of nice. Alright, so I think the big question is Exorcist or Salvager. So Exorcist will give me Will-O-Wisps, which are pretty good with mountebank on the board. Salvager will get me a bit more money to hit 5 with. It's probably more important to hit 5 and get a mountebank than to get Will-O-Wisps. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Getting a loan wouldn't be crazy, but I think I want to just get a silver so I can get to mountebank. Alright, that is mountebank. And would not be with Exorcist, so I feel vindicated already. So here I could just pick up an Exorcist. Could also do that and pick up a Throne Room to have the ability to potentially play Mountebank twice, which is pretty nice. My opponent doesn't have a Mountebank yet. He just played his silver. Silver and 2 coppers. How likely is he to be able to pick up a Mountebank here? So he's got, let's see, silver, copper, copper, Exorcist estate. That's the full hand. So he's still got 2 estates left in those 7 cards. And then 5 coppers. So unless both of those estates are bottom decked, he's not getting a mountebank. So that does make me a little bit more inclined towards the Throne Room. Yeah, I think. Although, I mean, yeah, thinning is winning. Yeah, it's close. I could pick up an armory. That wouldn't be totally crazy. I mean, it'd be a little bit crazy. It'd be kind of over terminal at that point. Yeah, no, that's probably not right. Yeah, I think I will go with the Exorcist. It's close. Salvager trashing copper is definitely not the way to go here. The question is, what do I want to buy? Oh, he did get the mountebank. Alright, well, glad I got that Exorcist then. I could just pick up the guild hall now, since I know he has a mountebank. Like, it would be nice to have a second mountebank, but I would rather have some possibility of lowering my collision risk before I do that. So yeah, let's get a guild hall. Okay, so here we can pick up that Throne Room and a Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, it turns out you play Exorcist during the night phase. Yeah, give me that coffers. Obviously, it's not actually a good thing, but hey, it's something. Um, all right. It might be a good idea to get treasury, not just because of like museum, but also just to increase that my ability to pair up throne rooms with things that are non-terminal, and then be able to play mountebank and salvager. I don't know how important that actually is, but if I can get some imps, it'll also be good to have some variety. So yeah, I'll get a treasury. All right. I might just rather just have another throne room over another 5 cost. I think so. Do I want a haven? I think that's probably fine. Two coffers. Look at that value. Alright, let's throw in the mountebank. Yeah. I could just double throne room here. I think that's pretty good. Oh, he did pick up a loan. Yeah, it doesn't have a salvager. Now he does. Wah, sad throne room. Okay. Hmm. What do I want here? Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a gold in my deck. Maybe I don't think I want a bandit. I could also just take another throne room. I mean, it's definitely possible for me to have too many throne rooms, at least until I get some imps going. This could also take a treasury. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I guess I'll just take a throne room here. And here, it's a little bit awkward because I would like to throne my treasury, but that triggers my shuffle without my mountebank or my salvager in it. Maybe I just play the treasury and then throw in mountebank. Call it good. Oh, I've got a will-o-wisp too. If I had known that, I would have been more willing to throw in the treasury, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm just going to grab another throne room. Like, part of the reason being that if I exercise a throne room or two, I can get some imps off of that. I can also exercise the silver. Wonder if it's correct to throne Wisp rather than Treasury, just because of the remaining abundance of coppers in my deck. I think so. Ugh. Alright, well that suggests too many throne rooms. So maybe I do want to get a loan at this point. Yeah, I can get behind that. Maybe I should have gotten a second mountebank earlier. How much is he trash copper? So he's trashed like 4 or 5, because I think I've only trashed 1 or 2. That is pretty good. Do I want to green here? Could just pick up a gold or a bandit. Like, it might be... I mean, he doesn't have much treasure other, like, in general. The bandit attack isn't really going to be relevant. Do I want to be gaining golds? I think that's probably good, considering I have the guild hall anyway. So let's set aside copper, trash curse, buy gold. Ugh. I have a lot of throne rooms, but I only got to throne my mountebank once, but I do only have the one, so. Alright, I don't care as much about this mountebank missing the shuffle at this point, probably. So I could just exercise curse, or I could pick up an imp. I would like to get an imp. It might be time to province. Spend down some of these coffers. Is an imp more valuable than just getting rid of a curse? I don't think it actually is, really. So let's just buy province and trash curse. Okay, so here, I guess we just trash the copper and I mean, obviously I could still buy another province. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that. Buys a duchy. That seems premature. Well, I could just province again at the cost of all of my coffers. Yeah, I do want to bandit. It just seems like it's a little late. My deck is awfully thick for it to really make an impact. Yeah, let's just get the province. Whew. Wonder if it's actually correct for me to buy copper here. Like buy a copper, get a coffer. Is that worth? No, I don't think so. I think here I'm going to buy another loan. Yeah, I think I've played this pretty poorly overall. I should have gotten a loan earlier, then should have gotten a second loan, then should have gotten, and also should have gotten a second mountebank earlier. Well, I mean, I didn't get one at all, but oh my gosh, that's the same hand as before. I'm a little more willing to buy a copper now. Although if I was willing to do that, I should have turned off always discard. So I can decide to take coffers. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do that, but having the option is good. Are all the estates in the trash? Yeah. So that was like duchy value estate. Do I want... Do I want a coffer here? I think... I do. Yeah, I feel like the Guildhall was like the one thing that I did right after like the opening. But hey, with those coffers I can buy a province. Another island. It's a lot of island. Do I want to, or should I grab something for museum points? Set aside... Well, setting aside a copper isn't going to make a big difference. Okay. Guess I can pick up an imp. Yeah, I'll take the coffer. I mean, I guess I'll just do it again. Or, well... Yeah. It's points. Alright, here Probably should just throw in treasury for money. Ooh. Trash his mountebank. That's pretty good. Well, I can do the same thing, except I only have the one mountebank. I also cannot buy that safely buy that province. Or what would... Well, no, I don't have enough buys. So... Yeah, I think I just... Do I even salvage a copper? Well, it gives me buys, so I probably do. So I definitely need a duchy. I mean, I guess a state is the second most valuable thing I can do, and it doesn't cost me any coffers. So if he doesn't get the last province here... Wow. Ah! Alright, well, I probably deserve to lose that. I don't think I played that well. It's kind of sad to come back for the end of a match and then lose like the one game. Yeah, I definitely think... I definitely think that Guildhall was right on that board, and I think he should have picked it up, but he did the rest of the build better than I did. Got more thinning, got more mountebanks. I was... Early on, I wasn't that junked, so I felt like I misread things and was like, oh, sure, I can get some more throne rooms and treasuries and things, but... yeah, that was a mistake. He punished me effectively for that. Alright, well, that's it. It was reasonably quick, so hopefully that was nice. See you next time for some more Dominion. Until then.